Hello YouTube, I'm here to do a very long update business talk. The last one I did was December of 2012 on Empower Network. So after the overwhelming amount of comments and stuff that I've been getting, I've had to do an updated video on this channel. And because I don't know when I'm going to have time to actually tend to my business channel. I do have a business channel named after me, Wuan Goldsboro, but due to all the stuff that's going on in my life, being a full-time college student, trying to progress and get business ventures up off the ground, looking at houses in Atlanta, Georgia, deciding if I want to be in a house or should I actually be in a studio apartment or whatever. Because I seen Portia. Yes, I do watch The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I might be a business student or whatever, but yes, I do watch shows such as Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I'm thinking all that big space in a new town by yourself, you might want to start out small. And unlike Portia Williams, um, I do not have no huge family foundation to fall back on. I do not have no mama that's gonna drop $4,000 or $5,000 on me like it ain't nothing. So I'm an independent woman, so I got to find these things out myself. But anyways, I'm here to give y'all updates on Empower Network and other stuff that I've been in. No, to answer everybody's question, no, I am no longer in Empower Network. I was in there for 3 weeks and fell everything and did not see results. And I want to give an update about that. Like I mentioned in my video back then, um, I told y'all unless you are ready to be upfront on the spot, do not see drastic results. Um, and I want to talk about. I really want to get more about Empower Network. I feel, is it just me or I personally feel how can somebody get all in like that? I'm wondering I'm wondering can you get 1,000 in and work your way up? Cause I'm dumbfounded. I'm literally lost for words of what to say. Cause I don't know how you expect somebody to be able to commit to a massive amount of money like that. Now I might be a young business college student and my funds are funny. I am a diva on a budget, but to people who are financially stable, I do not see no average person committing to a $5,000 investment. It costs over $5,000 to be fully in with Empower Network. And I've literally did the math. A firefighter, a teacher, and a police officer all makes roughly around $3,000 a month. A truck driver makes $1,800 a month. I'm talking about the dumpster truck. And I think the regular truck drivers clock about four. And with all of their incomes, I do not see nobody being able to drop $5,000 all at one time. So my thing is to anybody that's interested in Empower Network, this is the way that I would go by doing it if I was to go back in there, which I wouldn't, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Go all in all the way up to the $1,000. That might help you out. A lot of people from Tracy Walker to Nicole Cooper talks about the 15K formula is the golden ticket. It's the golden ticket. It's the Winnie Walker ticket. You know, the Winnie Walker and the Chocolate Factories was that golden ticket that gets you access to the palace. I say that was the one. I say you go up to that level and that should help you out. I wouldn't suggest going all in on the first step, especially if you don't know what you're doing. If you're not somebody like Tracy Walker and stuff, Tracy Walker and Nicole Cooper that already have a high business drive, like let's keep it real. These people are in college. These people, I mean, went to college. These people got degrees in business. Dave, they worked in marketing for years and years before they even found Empower Network. So they got a massive amount of business experience. So they can start stuff all in like that. But if you don't have that kind of business knowledge like them, which 90% of people who looking at this video probably don't, I don't suggest going all in. Like, you want to spend $5,000 and not know. I just wouldn't do it. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. My suggestion is, especially if you're a person on a budget, unless you're making more than $75,000 a year. The only people I can see that can invest $5,000 so freely is somebody who is an IT, a lawyer, a doctor, somewhere around that high middle class field. Anything lower than that, I suggest you work your way up. And speaking of working your way up, I do not suggest working your way up from the very bottom. Do not think you're going to just join in at the $25 levels, because that ain't going to get you nowhere. Only thing $25 get you is just access to the site. They don't, and actually don't even get you into the site, because I don't know if you know, beforehand you got to pay $19 before you get in. All that is described in my first video. It's about $50 to join up. You might as well upgrade to the $1,000 if you're interested in Empower Network. And everybody keeps talking about Empower Network so vaguely. What does this Empower Network does? I know I'm not the only person. When I first thought of this, what is Empower Network actually does? Like, what is the actual product? It's really no product, and the service is indirect. And that what makes people think it is a pyramid scheme and a scam. When you don't have no direct service, it comes off very scammy, because pretty much you look at Empower Network, you referring somebody who referred somebody who you refer them 2 people, they refer them 4 people, they refer that 8 people. It goes down in a triangle. Let's not act like Empower Network does not go down into a triangle. So pretty much it does come off very pyramid schemish. It's almost borderline illegal. For what they say, they do follow FTC and FCC guidelines. But my thing is, just because something is legal does not make it necessarily ethical. And I do not find Empower Network to really be an ethical company. I mean, so many contradictions and all that I've seen. That's why I wouldn't go back. I mean, I don't care if I start making $12,000 in the next few months, which is my projected goal. I just personally do not see any interest in Empower Network, because it's pretty much just a viral blogging system that teaches you business techniques. I mean, if you want to learn awesome business techniques and whatever, and you got the money to pay for it, I guess you could join Empower Network. It's pretty much a viral blogging system that teaches you about business, which each level you go into. The 15K formula pretty much teaches you how to market online through social media, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, and stuff. It's pretty much a business course, and it will run you $5,000. And I guess it's like a $30,000 to $40,000 savings in comparison if you're going to college. But if you got the money like that where you can pay for it straight out, I guess you could take Empower Network and learn you some business techniques. For somebody that's on financial aid, I just say go to school route, because I doubt Empower Network is accepting financial aid payments. That is not the way to go. They want their money up front, and the government is very funny about certain companies. So that is it, y'all. Those are my updated thoughts on Empower Network. Now I'm about to go into MCA right quick. I was in MCA for 2 months before I dropped out, and I dropped out because I was going through a family crisis and I could not focus on what I was doing properly. So I purposely dropped out. But that company I would consider going back to, because it's actually a tangible service, and I work better with service that is tangible in some way. And when I mean tangible, you can't actually feel it. You can't feel a service. You can't touch a service. But it's actually something that you know. It's compared to AAA. If your car breaks down and you call somebody, a company truck supposed to come out there and fill your gas tank up, change your tire, all that good stuff. It gives you lawyer advice, it gives you insurance coverage, it gives you refunds on your hospital and dentist visits, and I really need that just for the dentist alone because the dentist is trying to charge me over $80 for this tooth over here that got a little cavity in it. And I got to put fillers in my mouth, and that's probably another $100 some dollars. So I will go back to MCA just for the discounts alone. I still do not have a car, so I don't have no purpose for the auto insurance, but it's a good thing to have at $20 a month if you just want the basic stuff, and if you want to actually get commissions and stuff, $40 a month. $40 a month gets you in the downline where you get residual incomes. I don't know if anybody who is interested in Empower Network knows about that or not, but if you just sign in under the basic membership, you're not getting residuals. So know that in advance. You just get your $4 to $6 per referral. $4 to $6, and that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You do not get no, if they refer somebody, you do not get it. But if you upgrade to the platinum membership, which is what I had, for each person they refer, you get, I think, 60 cents. And don't look down at 60 cents because you refer 10 people and they refer 10 people. That's 100 people times 60 cents. That's $6, and it goes about 3 levels down. So them 100 people refer about 3 to 5 people. 100 to 3, 5, 500, 600 times 60 cents. It adds up pretty quickly. Roughly within a month time period, if you're a grinder and you know how to hustle like that, you'll get up to about $1,000 a month and you'll work your way up. And I'll talk more about that in the video. I'm going to talk about the differences between low level and high level. And also the hype and foolery. You got some of these high people that you see on here that's riding in the Mercedes Benz and the Lexus and stuff outside the mansions. I want to tell y'all about the foolery with that later and how they pretty much be faking the funk or whatever. But I'll talk more about that later. So any tips, comments, suggestions, feel free to leave it in the comments box. Like this video if it was helpful to you. Share it on all your social media sites, Facebook, Tumblr, Pinterest, Instagram, and I will see y'all soon with more videos.